Hello fellow YouTubers, got a little treat for you here today. I have the Gameboy color. Okay, alright. So basically we're looking at a Game Boy Color clone. There's been some good reviews on this on a couple of other YouTube videos I've watched. It has some built-in regular good old-fashioned, let's get that zoomed in there. There we go. Some regular Game Boy games built in. So yeah, let's open this up. Actually, wait, before I open it up, I didn't get this off AliExpress or anything like that. I actually purchased this off of eBay. And the reason I purchased it off eBay was there was a seller on there who claimed to be in Los Angeles and guaranteed delivery within like 7 days. So I placed the order. 3 days later I get confirmation that it's being shipped out from like Shenzhen, China or somewhere like that, and I was like, okay, so he's really not located in the United States. I can't complain though because it didn't cost that much. So yeah, so let's open up this box here, and I kind of already pre-opened it so I wouldn't be struggling during the video, but I'm probably still going to be struggling anyways. Let's see here. I'm just going to put the camera down. Okay, this is the next thing. The box is actually got a blue Game Boy there, you see. But it's actually labeled on one of the sides that it is a clear Game Boy. Green Game Boy, clear green. I don't know if you can see that too well. This camera's supposed to have an auto zoom on it. For some reason, the autofocus isn't working. So let's take this out of the box. Move this box out of the way here. Let me turn the manual focus on here. Maybe that'll help. Alright, so here it is in all its glory. Gameboy Color. I'm going to test the built-in games first. I used to actually have a wide selection of Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games, but I sold them. I hadn't played them in about a year, and so I went digging for what I had left, and unfortunately, looks like all I have is a Miss Pac-Man and Frogger. So yeah, so those are the games that we're going to test out here. So let's pull it out of this plastic and see what we have. Gonna put it down for a second here. Okay, so here it is, the Gameboy Color. First thing off the bat, that screen is very tiny, especially compared to a regular Game Boy Color. I have a regular Game Boy Color. It's actually in the other room. I may go grab it here in a moment to compare. There's the D-pad and everything. It's very clicky, but to me it doesn't feel bad at all. It actually feels kind of nice. Turn it around. Looks like those are AA slots. So I already pulled out AA batteries just in case. Let's see here. The Gameboy. Alright, not much there. If you watch some other videos on YouTube, there is a demonstration where a guy actually takes this apart. So basically, if you don't put any games in it, then it should use the built-in ROMs that are in there. So let's go and take this back off. Pop these batteries in. And my cell phone's going off. Okay, let's pop them in. Let's find the power switch here. It has an extension port. Looks like a volume. Oh, sorry, an extension port and a volume. And then we have this power switch. So let's just flip that on right quick. Hey, Gameboy. Alright, let's try to zoom in. There we go. So we got Contra, Super Mario Land, Bugs Bunny. Most of these videos I see people playing Contra, but I'm a Mario fan personally, so let's try that. So apparently it just resets. Oh, there it goes. Super Mario Land. Oh wow. I'll try to play this one-handed here. Oh, I died. Oh, no, it didn't. Very hard to play this one-handed. So as you can see, it plays it just fine. Wow. looking at it on the screen here, as you can see, the screen's not as big, of course, but looking at it off camera, and I'm doing this on the guitar case, so it's kind of sloped to there. Looking at it off camera, it's actually pretty nice. There it is, Gameboy Color. And I'll add that the reviews on this have actually been pretty good, and I'll have to say, just first glance, that this is actually awesome. I mean, this is a lot better than the actual Game Boy Color. So let's turn it off for a second. And I said off. I'm from the South, so I have like this accent that some people may find very hard to follow. Alright, so let's put in Frogger and see what happens. They have to blow on it. Most of them have to blow on them. Let's see here. Gameboy. And just like that, it works. Konami. Gameboy. Okay, I don't know what happened. Maybe let's see. There it goes. There's Frogger. So you can see it plays regular for games just fine. I'm telling you, the screen is not anything. I mean, and what I mean by not anything is they'll have no complaints. No complaints with it. Would I recommend the Gameboy if you're a Game Boy fan? Yeah, I would actually. I definitely recommend the Gameboy Color. I'm sorry. There is a regular Gameboy that is not highly recommended. I'm gonna come right back. Let me go grab the regular Game Boy Color, which it doesn't work, but you can see it side by side. But something I've noticed, and I've noticed it in other videos I've watched, is the LCD actually still holds the image for a little while after you turn the game off. That is something that I've definitely noticed on other videos, and no one's really talked about. But I just noticed it just now. And ladies and gents, this is the first time I've turned this on, so yeah, let me, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab that Game Boy Color, and we'll compare the two side by side just by looks, because unfortunately, long story short, the other Game Boy Color I sold to someone on eBay, and it got damaged either in shipping, or they damaged it. It got damaged somehow, water damaged, and they returned it back to me. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab that right quick. Okay, so I went and grabbed the Game Boy Color and comparing it to the Color. So you can see the screen size different. You can see there's some water damage. It actually, I don't think that's water damage. I think something happened with the Loca, because I actually did a front light mod on that before I sold it. But it won't power on no matter what you try. So the screen, you can tell, is totally different. Looks like the Game Boy Color screen's a little bit taller. They look about the same width though. But overall, I will go out on a limb here and say this Gameboy Color, based on my playing the Game Boy Color when it did work, and from when I was growing up and playing it, I think, look at this, we got a ghost in the house. You said me. Anyways, I think the Gameboy Color is the actual winner here overall. It's backlit. It has built-in games, of course, the regular Game Boy games. But you know, it plays Game Boy Color games too. I wish I wouldn't have sold the Mario Brothers Deluxe and those other cartridges that were specifically made for Game Boy Color. I could show you those, but unfortunately, I have sold that. And I will say, yeah, the buttons to me feel exactly the same. I actually like to start and select better. So yeah, that is the Gameboy Color. I recommend you go buy one. They're only like 25-30 bucks, if that. So thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button and share this video. Let your friends see that the Gameboy Color definitely beats out the original Game Boy Color. Thanks for watching, guys.